Hi, I'm Dulcie Hill. Today I want to talk about becoming your own advocate when you have MS. I wrote this blog about what I wanted to talk about, so I'm going to do a little reading off of that as well. But what does being an advocate mean? In the old days, a person could go to a trusted family doctor who knew you and your family well enough and took care of everything necessary when it comes to keeping us healthy. Our doctors would advocate on our behalf for necessary medications, tests, treatments, specialties, and insurance coverage. What was interesting is they would diagnose you, say, with MS, and then, or they would know something was wrong. They'd order an MRI, and then they would uh, call you or refer you over to a neurologist. Then they would work with the neurologist to help understand everything going on with you. They would have a vested interest in knowing you for all your life and wanting to help you. Unfortunately, this is no longer the way things work. We find ourselves in a situation where those of us who understand the benefits, risks, side effects, interactions with MS, we live better than those who rely solely on doctors. So keep in mind that this has little to do with your doctor. Um, a lot of neurologists, they would desire meeting your needs, but they can't do it. It's the sheer volume of patients makes it impossible to be all things to all patients. So what are our options? Our options are we must learn uh, how to choose medications, how to deal with side effects, how to deal with rehabilitation, how and when to use adaptive aids, and that we just don't know about. A lot of us don't know a symptom we're having is related to MS. I remember choking one time when I drank water. It was sudden, it would happen. I would drink water and I choked, never even thinking it had anything to do with MS. Did I tell a neurologist? No. Did I think it was MS? No. Uh, I didn't, never brought that up. So, what about other times when you attribute the incessive itching and scratching to an allergy instead of MS? I remember 20 years ago, my scalp itched so much, and I tried sulfur-free shampoos. I tried using baking soda, and none of these things worked. All different types of ingredients. I screened out which ones. I went to a dermatologist and he gave me special shampoo. It just didn't work. When is it MS and when it's not? When is it not? We may find ourselves wondering when we need a cane, how to get the right cane, at what height to use the cane, which hand to use it in. These are things that we have to know that we're supposed to ask. When walking becomes difficult, how do we know if we need a walker, a roll aid, or a walk aid, or ankle foot orthotic, a hip flexor assisted device, or just physical therapy? We have to learn our disease management treatment options and how to stay our best physically, emotionally, and spiritually. A lot of times we don't know enough to ask these questions. How can I get copay assistance for medications that are too expensive? How can we get insurance to approve treatments for MS that they don't want to approve? Kind of like rituximab that came out, and a lot of people can't get that improved. So I'm saying that there are ways to do it. And a lot of times you go directly to rituximab or the makers of that, and they have an advocate person that'll work with you. So no doctor or person out there can possibly care more than we do about our personal choices. Please learn as much as you can. Ask questions and make choices you must live for yourself. You can go to msfrontiers.org for resources, education, and help becoming your own advocate. You can join Facebook and go on to MS Frontiers medical support and get some information about how to handle certain symptoms and ask questions there because I think there's 1,800 people that belong there now that'll tell you their experiences and make you think, well, gosh, that might be MS. Remember that it's up to us to make things happen. So, and it's really up to you to just be your own advocate because if you're not, you're just gonna be sitting there and accepting fate and nothing's going to get better. So I encourage you, please subscribe to my channel here. God bless you, and I pray for all of you and keep coming back.